Hi, Evan. Guess what? It's still cold out. It was sort of hailing today when I went out for a walk. So, because of that, and it's May and it's so cold out, and because I'm running out of books, because I can't go to the library, obviously, I'm going to read you a Christmas book and one that you thought was so funny. Are you ready for it? The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas. How silly is that? So the authors are Tom Fletcher and Dougie Poitner, and the illustrator is Gary Parsons. And there is the cover. Okay. From high in the sky, Santa looked down below to houses all cozy and covered in snow, where snoozers were snoozing, tucked up in their beds while dreaming the most festive dreams in their heads. See the town, and there's Santa. But one boy named Danny was greedy, you see, at least 10 times greedier than good boys should be. He lay wide awake on his mountain of toys, which stood even taller than most girls and boys. Look at it. He's still making a list, and look at all the toys he has. Oh my goodness. But that wasn't enough. Danny still wanted more. He wanted much more than his toy box could store. So Big Santy C said, I'll leave him a present, but this year his present might just be unpleasant. What do you think that is? Danny heard such a clatter, his heart skipped a thump. 'Twas the clomping of hooves going clippity-clump. He bounced out of bed and threw on some clothes and crept down the stairs on his tippity-toes. There's Danny. He's got his flashlight on. He's throwing on his clothes, and now he's going downstairs to see what's going on. There under the tree were gifts big and small, and a gigantic egg placed in front of them all. Santa brought me an egg? An egg? Danny said. Then out with a crack popped a dinosaur head. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Look at that egg. It wasted no time on that cold Christmas morning and started to eat everything without warning. It swallowed the stockings and Christmas cards too, the red fairy lights and the green and the blue. There wasn't a single thing Danny could do except sit and watch the dinosaur chew. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It chewed and it munched and it crunched on Kris Kringle, the reindeer, the sleigh bells, and all things that jingle. But it didn't stop there. There were more things to gobble, much more than the small, shiny baubles that bobble. Baubles that bobble. Sorry, I didn't say that very well. Oh my goodness, it ate everything. Santa and oh look, he's flossing his teeth with the tinsel. That dinosaur. It ate up the cat and the dog and the fish, and from the dishwasher it downed every dish. The tables, the chairs, the walls, and the doors. Now nothing was safe, not even the floors. Now, reader, beware. The next part is scary. And if you read on, you'll need new underweary. Oh no. He's eating everything. Goodness gracious. Knitting some socks was Danny's sweet gran, who had no idea of the dinosaur's plan. It slurped her right up, and the socks she was knitting along with the couch where she always liked sitting. Oh my goodness. It ate the Mimi. That would be like a dinosaur eating me. How sad. Then it ate Danny's mom. She was gone in one bite, and the dino was now double Danny's dad's height. So with no point in him even trying to fight, he leapt in its mouth, wishing all a good night. Now nothing was left. All Danny could see was a fat dinosaur where his home used to be. Look, it ate the mom. The dad jumped in. And look at how big he is. Oh my goodness gracious. But it wasn't the house or the presents he missed. Without family, Christmas just doesn't exist. With the feeling of guilt in the dinosaur's gut, its brain brewed a plan involving its butt. It knew there was only one thing it could do to make Christmas right. It needed to poo. Oh no. It pooped out the turkey and toys from its belly, and even the tinsel was now brown and smelly. It pooped all the presents and pieces of puzzles. It pooped all the things it had previously guzzled. And then Father Christmas yelled, "Out of the way!" as he flew from the dinosaur's butt on his sleigh. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. That's so silly. The dinosaur finally gave a huge push and pooped Danny's parents in one massive whoosh. Last to plop out was Gran with her knitting, still sitting on the couch where she always liked sitting. Look at that. Oh, sort of yucky. "Merry Christmas," said Dan to his whole family as they washed off the presents and put up the tree, and the greedy young kid who you saw just before promised next Christmas he'd not ask for more. And the dinosaur promised he'd keep his mouth shut. Like putting Christmas back together. That is sort of the fun of Christmas, isn't it? There's Santa Claus. As you would if Christmas came out of your butt. Oh, silly. That is so silly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Christmas story in May. Christmas, you remember, is in December, just before Mimi leaves for Florida. Anyway, I love you so much. Good night.